Hey guys, wanted to do a review video for you on a folding knife. This is the Benchmade Barrage assisted open folder. This particular model is a limited edition run of 200 pieces for this specific spec. Now there is a knife company, a knife store, I guess, retailer in Vancouver, Canada, called Warriors and Wonders. I believe they also go by Blades Canada as well. They had ordered these as a limited production, 200 per configuration. This one in particular has the black coated blade, blue handle, and this is the full-size Barrage. They also had the satin blade, full size with blue handle. They had the exact same two setups in the mini Barrage as well, so black blade, satin blade, all with the blue handles, 200 of each, numbered. This one in particular is number 85 out of 200. This is an Osborne design, 154 cm blade, which is pretty common for Benchmade's. It's been pretty well used. This is carried daily. I had originally bought this quite some time ago now. It's been more than a year, I believe, since I originally purchased this, and I at this point forget what I was getting into, but I wanted something different at the time, so I ended up selling this to a buddy of mine. And as you can see, it's been used. I wouldn't say it's been abused. Probably use a little touching up on the edge. I might do that for him, but yeah, it's gotten some good use out of it since I sold it. I'm happy to see that. He carries it daily. Rotates between this and my previously recommended Mannix 2 lightweight with a translucent blue handle that he also has. So this here, in comparison to the Mannix, it's a little heavier. This one in particular is 4.2 ounces. Got a 3.6 inch blade, drop point. It has a swedge on the back, unsharpened swedge, of course. It'd be pretty hard to close it with the assisted open if it was sharpened. Overall length on this is 8.35 inches. It goes for $165 Canadian, and that depends on the number you get. You pay that much, and they'll send you whichever serial number, or sorry, whichever out of 200 they want to send you. I wasn't fussy. If I wanted one of 200, it was going to be significantly more expensive. That's pretty much the reseller's prerogative at that point, I guess. But this is an assisted axis lock knife, dual thumb studs. So of course you can just push a thumb stud and open it up, or you can even haul down on the axis lock and give it a flick, and it comes out with authority. Has a little lock up here at the top. So once you've got it closed, put your lock on. It's solid. It's not opening up. Retention. It shakes a little bit. It's good though, really. You can't get that to shake out. It would take a heck of a lot of effort. As far as retention on the axis lock, bring in the Adamus. Yeah. Not impressed with the axis lock. With D2 steel on a really heavy blade, it just shakes out for a joke. But this one, and it's possible it's due to the assisted open and it requiring a little more tension to keep it closed so that it doesn't overcome the spring, it does a nice job. This one will stay shut. When I carried it, I didn't bother with the lock. I know my friend, I believe he does leave that locked, and he's got kids at home that he's worried about for that as well, so that's fair enough. No no criticisms there, but I don't really think it's required. It does a great job at keeping itself retained in the blade, or in the handle, sorry. One thing I'm noticing, it has been used for a while, and this may be just my mind playing tricks on me, but this was lightning fast when I first got it. And as I said, I've just borrowed it for this review. I wanted to get it in front of the camera for you guys. But I have this Ontario, which for some reason feels like it comes out with a little more force. And that's a little surprising to me, given the price difference and such. But then again, the Benchmade has had more use, so I don't know if the spring has kind of loosened off a little bit. It still comes out quick. There's nothing... I still think that Ontario Rat 1 assisted comes out quicker, but again, how much force do you need to get it out? A normal axis lock comes out nice and quick as well, as you can see. But yeah, on a whole, really nice knife. The 154 cm is kind of tried, tested, and true for Benchmade. They don't really need to go away from it, although I'm sure they have in some cases. For example, my Adamus is D2 tool steel, but this is definitely something they've gotten good at and have no problems with. I haven't heard any major complaints. The belt clip on this, or the pocket clip, is reversible, tip up only. It has some nice big beefy steel liners there. Cool little back strap on it. I know currently you can go onto the Benchmade website and you can build your own barrage. You can pick the color of your backspacer, you can pick different color for each side of the handle, put graphics on your blade, all that kind of stuff. You can do that with the Griptilian, the Barrage, and the Mini Barrage. Kind of cool. It gets pretty expensive, but it's a Benchmade. You know you're going to pay for the name. But yeah, it's belt clip, good retention. It doesn't. The handles aren't very grippy, so there's no real problem hauling it out of your pocket. The clip will let go whenever you need it to. Thumb studs have a nice feel to them. The edge on these factory edge is quite a bit. The angle is not very is fairly steep, I guess, on them. They're not backed up very far up the blade. If you look, for example, at, let's bring out the Ontario. There's quite a bit more bevel there than there is on the Benchmade, but they do a nice job just the same, just nice and sharp. Benchmade also has lifetime sharpening for you. You just send it to them and they'll tune it up, sharpen it, send it back to you, which is handy. I'd use my Edge Pro Apex myself rather than waiting for shipping and all that, but it's nice that they offer that service. Just goes to show they're standing behind the product, and I would say a good company from what I've seen so far. But yeah, that should... the model number on this one is 580BK-1002. And again, that's the limited edition of 200. This is 85 of 200 in particular. Osborne Benchmade Barrage assisted opener. Nice knife, comes in a few different options. I'd certainly recommend it. I've seen this one go through daily use, whether it be my own or the current owner of it. It gets used all the time. Food prep, opening packages, whatever the case may be. It's definitely been a good knife for him. I'm confident it would be a good knife for you. This whole business with me thinking it's a little slow to deploy compared to what it used to be. Maybe if it was sent back to Benchmade, they would check that and tune it. But that's just me talking. I don't know. They might not. And I may be imagining it. It may be as fast as it was the day I bought it. But regardless, very nice knife. I'm impressed with it. I'm considering having myself a custom barrage made to my likings as far as coloration and stuff goes. We'll see. Maybe down the road, get Canadian Sheepdog logo on there or something. Might be interesting. But anyway, guys, have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching.